Do you have an alternative attribution?
I think that it was because of the sexual abuse.
Well, that would be the obvious.
Yeah.
Right. Do you remember, as I said before we started the interview, you don't have to answer any of these questions, right? So do you remember what the voices were telling you?
Certain things would be, if I had positive relationships with people, I would always be told to hurt those people or say certain things. In class, it would always be like, you have to get out of here, you have to run, or like things like that. Lots of like whisperings that would overlap at times, but it was always trying to get me to do things that were very impulsive. And sometimes I would do those things and I would act very impulsively or out of control, or really high risk behaviors I was doing.
Okay, and that was all happening around 17?
Yeah, around 16, 17.
And has that resolved completely?
Completely.
Okay, and how come? Why did it resolve?
I went through DBT therapy and that sort of quieted most of my psychosis. However, I was still having some of it until...
DBT being?
Dialectical behavioral therapy.
Yeah, okay.
And after completing that, I was still having some of those symptoms, but once I was fully detoxed off the testosterone, I stopped having hallucinations.